They'll stay on the ground. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Devin Lloyd, the linebacker, there to stop him. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. Daniels now going to look to throw. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for the 4th and long will end up in a turnover on down.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
They come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Hey, let's go. Here we go.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And that'll be caught by the running back, Bigsby. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. 1st down, Jacksonville.
You get so caught up defending all of these weapons all over the field, and it's sometimes really easy to forget about the back. And in this case, the quarterback does a nice job just dropping the ball off in his check down, and he lets him do the rest.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Mingo, the man in motion. Lawrence will give it to Bigsby. And he'll bring it inside the red zone. Finding space. Gain of 7. Inside the 20. Second down and 3.
Hey, run!
Tight end motioning left. 2nd down, Lawrence. And he'll be out of bounds, but he has the 1st down inside the 10-yard line. It's 1st and goal.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design.
A hit, and he has lost the football. The Commanders come up with it.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball, because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit. And that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like, because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough.
And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Here's 2nd and 2. To throw is Daniels. Quick throw here is complete. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
Do a nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. Second down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Trap 60, trap 60.
On second down, it's Daniels. He's going to take a shot down the field. To the end zone. It's intercepted.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
24. Here we go.
Lawrence. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
He will find Thomas. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. A good spot here, second and a yard. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire, so the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
They'll look to pick this up, third and a yard.
Hey, go, go! Go, go!
To throw is Lawrence. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell. And what that means, Mike, is the two safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you can attack it is they don't have enough guys to defend all of the underneath zones. And if you run the right concepts with the right quarterback, you can pick them apart.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, hey, hey.
They're going to start this on the ground with Bigsby. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Well, after the nice run to start the drive, why not go back to the well and try it again? And that's exactly what they do. Have to imagine at some point now, the defense tries to change their look.
Hey, run!
Mingo, the man in motion. Now there's a throw out wide. Hey, this might be a double pass. The throw is going to be caught. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a touchdown. But I don't think he knows yet that this one is coming back.
Red on red.
Mingo, the man in motion. Here's Lawrence. Now a screen set up for Bigsby. Well, they'll get the penalty yardage back here. Pickup of 10, and it will be 2nd and 10.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
He'll throw it left and has his running back. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to have the 1st down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
On 1st and 10, it's Bigsby. He'll maneuver his way down to the 32. Roquan Smith there to bring him down. Second and 7.
On red.
Throwing is Lawrence. Catch made right side by Thomas. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way
to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Touchdown, Jacksonville.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. So Lawrence lines up the Jaguars as they will go for 2.
Hey, kill! Silver!
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go! 60 Maverick! Ready?
Now Daniels. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
Let's go.
Lawrence now on second down. He gets it to Jonathan Mingo. And he's going to be taken down after a big second down pickup, but we do have a penalty marker on the field. So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18. Now here's Lawrence. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Now the try for an extra point. He's got it. And the Jaguars will extend this third quarter lead.
Commanders 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Couldn't take the chance. They're going to return it from the goal line. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
And they're on the 19-yard line.
Ready? 60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat! Get up!
Now Daniels throwing on first and 10. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Ready? Top below 18! Ready?
Throwing on second down. Daniels. And that is incomplete.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. First down sack, second down big play attempt, falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in third and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force fourth down.
A loss of 5.
The Commanders about to send this one away. Jaden Reed goes back to return. It's a short kick. Fair catch is called for, and they're going to be in business with a short field to work.
At the 41-yard line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Red on red.
In motion comes Thomas. A first down throw for Lawrence. It's caught. Mingo with the grab. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
He's got the connection there. It's Joshua Palmer. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Really nice throw downfield on that conversion. Brings up a new set of downs. And defensively, Mike, this feels like desperation mode. If you allow them to finish this drive with a touchdown.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jaguars. And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career NFL touchdown. The extra point, up and good. And the Jaguars are going to extend their lead.
Commanders 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
Let's go now.
Daniels now on first down. He's going to let this one go deep. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted.
You know, Mike, the one thing that we used to say is it didn't matter how good you were or how long you played. Eventually, you're just going to have one of those days, and I think for this quarterback, he's got to be able to move on from this pretty quickly because this is about as bad a day in the office as you can imagine.
And drawing some oohs and ahs from the crowd, sidestepping his way. Nifty gain of 9 there.
Brings up second and a yard.
On red.
Once again, it's Bigsby. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this third quarter.
Jaguars 35. Commanders 7.
Hey, go, go. Go, go.
A run, it's Bigsby. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Hey, Lion. Red.
Here's Lawrence to throw. This one complete to Palmer. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and relax. It's this quarterback.
He's into space past the 25. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
Now it just seems like this offense is piling on. I mean, after a day where they have completely dominated their opponent, a lot of offense would just be content with handing this ball off. But not this group. They continue to throw the ball, and they continue to get chunk plays, and they showed they're not going to slow down until that final whistle blows.
2nd down and 8.
Hey, run.
A run up the middle with Bigsby. Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
Red on red. It's hot.
Lawrence. That's into the hands of Mingo. And he will score. Jonathan Mingo. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The extra point is up and through. And the Jaguars stretch things out even further. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. This one caught by the back, out of the backfield. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
70 range. 70 range. 79 Bronco.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. Quick throw here is complete. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
47-yard line.
On 1st down, Daniels. He'll check this down to the running back. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up
Here's Daniels. They'll try to set up the screen here. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
Cut 19. Set. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30.
These are 24.
On the ground, it is Bigsby to start this drive. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Rip, 23. Here we go.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Bigsby. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Hey, easy. Ralph.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Commanders come up with it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. They get 15 on that game. Good for a Commanders first down.
Panther 11, Panther. Shut up. Trap 60, trap 60. 18, Pioneer. Shut up.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Brings up second down.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Set. Ready, ready?
Throwing is Daniels. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And the Jaguars are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
On red.
Here's Bigsby. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Hey, go, go.
At the 46-yard line.
Now second down throw for Lawrence. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. They'll come up to third and 3.
Hey, Lion. Silver.
They'll try and run here with Bigsby. And he's going to have a Jags first down. He's able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on third and 3.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Jaguar first down.
Break. Hey.
Mingo, the man in motion.
Red.
Now it's Bigsby. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
All right, let's go.
Receiver in motion. Going right.
Here we go.
They'll run with Bigsby. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play. So it is a win for our visitors, the Jaguars. They're able to get the job done in front of a hostile crowd as they come away with the victory.